There's something that I learned probably in my 20s. Just because you can do something, it doesn't mean that you should. Just because we're all entitled to our own opinion, it doesn't mean that we should share it. You can follow this comment back to the original video. I'm not going to tag the person to which this is about because I don't want her to get any more hate. Between our exchanges and between a reply video that she posted to me, highlighted something that I don't think we talk about enough. And that's using our personal opinion or the freedom of speech to avoid accountability for being a dick. Some people use this consciously, like they will consciously be cruel and then say, I'm entitled to my opinion. My ex would say the most heinous, degrading things about my family and then say, well, that's just my opinion. But I think other people are very unconscious about this, like in the video that fueled this response. A lot of people think freedom of speech means freedom of consequences. And while you can say whatever you want, words carry impact and you're responsible for the impact of those words. If you think you can say whatever you want and avoid the consequences, that's entitlement. I really don't think the person sees the devaluation, the criticism, the judgment that existed in her comment. So when you add to that an entitlement to opinion, she genuinely doesn't think she did anything wrong. And she communicated that in her reply video. And I think that's the difference between somebody who is aware of their biases and their conditioning and somebody who is simply running on programs and emotional reasoning. Because as adults, part of having a mature conversation is to know when to speak and when to be silent. And if you're trying to decide which one to do, there's a few questions that you can ask yourself, like, is this helpful or is this self-serving? Is this based on fact or is it an emotional reaction? Does this contribute to understanding or is it simply noise? If your comments are emotional self-serving noise, then you can't really get upset when people try to hold you accountable. So while you are technically entitled to your own opinion, we're not always entitled to share it.